everybody's favorite segment on YouTube, the Donald versus Reddit. So if you don't know, we have politics subreddit over here and the Donald subreddit over here. And we're going to take a quick look at the top posts and see if there's anything, going on between them, see if there's any correlations or whatever. So we've got AT&T CEO says hiring Trump lawyer Michael Cohen was a big mistake. Let's take a little look, see what it says. So they say it was a big mistake, and then so we made a mistake in hiring Cohen under a whopping $1.2 million contract for healthcare policy consulting work. Novartis said Cohen soon provided unable to do that work, but it kept paying him because of the contract. So why was he contract for healthcare policy consulting work? So they don't explain why, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like he has no idea what he's fucking doing, Like he's a lawyer, like why is he doing healthcare shit, But so that's kind of just them trying to discredit, Trump and his lawyer and his legal team because, he's doing all this stuff with Stormy Daniels and whatever. So I feel like that's just kind of them just doing more work towards discrediting Michael Cohen. So now let's go over to the Donald. Their number one post is a picture. You fucking know it. And it says, Trump rules the world. Trump takes his political chaos theory beyond U.S. to rack up wins for his political base. So, something I find interesting, when they talk about political chaos theory and his political base, it's interesting how many foreigners seem to just kind of like embrace the meme of Donald Trump. And I don't really like understand it so well, but they embrace it anyway because it's like, so like for example, this is just one guy. He doesn't talk for everybody, but there was a guy on Reddit before that who was like a Korean living in Korea or whatever, and he's talking about North and the South and how those guys think about Trump. And one of the things he was saying is it's like, like Trump, bringing these guys together is like, pretty great because they don't know all of the millions of little lies and everything. They just know the big thing. So, like for him, the joining the thing, getting back all these guys and stuff, they're just seeing the headlines and they're just like, oh, yeah. So, we'll see how that works out, because his, his international base, like outside of the United States, it might be maybe perhaps building. So, Jim Acosta is triggered by a stuffed Pepe. Dragon Enter beats soy every time. And it's a meme with Donald Trump spitting dragon breath. No, I'm not really too positive. So, as Trump, as Trump reimposes sanctions on Iran, we should improve or revoke his Scottish golf course license in protest. So, I don't think that anything is really important in this. It's just kind of clickbaity, kind of useless fluff bullshit. It's like, oh, we should get rid of his golf. Oh, I'll teach him. It's like, no. Can we do something real? Talk about like, oh, maybe, in the future we should change this law so that he can't do this or, something else. It's like, not revoke his fucking golf license. Let's talk about how we can prevent this in the future. Like, okay, Trump is going to not be president maybe in the future. So what can we do to, work on helping out Iran again and like, maybe not trying to go back on everything, but work with them towards the future in a way that we can, slowly build up trust. But whatever. So first look, Mueller gains credibility among swing voters. I don't know why I keep freaking yawning, man. First look, so let's see, reproduced from Firehouse Optimist, note survey conducted from May 4th to 6th of 2.5, basically likely midterm voters in Florida, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. So definitely like swinger states and stuff. And it's interesting, but I mean, you gotta look at it. That's 2.5k people. I mean, that's not a small amount of people. Like 2.5k people is a lot of people. That fills up like a building like to the brim. It's not like that's not an insignificant amount, but I mean, like, you're trying to make like these broad sweeping. It's like, okay, so 2.5 thousand people. So it's like, you don't know if it could be like 3 people from Ohio, you know, 2K from Pennsylvania, and then like 100 from Wisconsin and Florida. It's just like you don't know any of these fucking numbers. So trying to come to all these conclusions, it's all just clickbait bullshit. We'll see with the next one. Another image from the Donald. Great. It's nice to know that they can use Microsoft Paint. It'd be nice if we got some articles here or there, but I mean, whatever. So, what is this picture? So, what? Him. So, Donald Trump waiting for the. I mean, I kind of talked about this in the last time. I'm fine with him meeting the doing the stuff to meet the guys, like to greet the guys. It's like it's just not cool to disrespect like situations like this, because it's like, all right, you hate Trump, whatever. I know, like, you've got all this political bullshit, all this bullshit, but I mean, the fact of the matter is we got 3 Americans coming back to their families, coming back to their homes, who have been without any of that for years. So it's like, come on, like, celebrate their return. Like, let's try and make it a happy moment, and then just like wait like 6 hours and then take a shit on Trump. But anyway, that's that. It doesn't really seem like there's much. There are no like real crazy like political things happened recently, because that's normally when you see like a big event, then you see like the two subreddits like fight with articles like, oh well, he should said this, she said that. But I think this time it's just a regular, just kind of memey, stupid, normal Reddit day. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Watch my video. If you have something that you want to add to the conversation, or a contradicting idea that you think pokes holes in what I'm saying, please, I love stuff like that. So comment down below. And if you just like what I'm talking about, then maybe subscribe. Who knows? And then hopefully there's something here or there. And you can watch more of me if you click one of those.